Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers, Jason and Drew's fierce fight here's how Stone Cold handles infuriating brother. General Hospital GH spoilers reveal that Jason Morgan, Steve Burton and Drew Quartermaine Cameron Matheson have a fierce fight coming up. Here's how Stone Cold will handle his infuriating brother during the week of February 17 to 21st. GH fans know Drew has been running his mouth about Jason Morgan, Steve Burton being the father of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's Sophia Matson baby. Drew recently dragged Sasha's name through the mud in public as a result. Now Jason has agreed to let everyone believe he's the baby daddy since it protects Michael Corinthos' Chad duel from being outed instead, at least for now. Jason has also vowed to look out for Sasha while Michael's recovering, so that may be part of why he goes up against Drew. Perhaps Drew will take some Sasha-related jabs when he crosses paths with Jason and most likely provokes his brother's fury. Jason could easily warn Drew to keep Sasha's name out of his mouth and just worry about his own wrecking ball romance. Drew helped Willow Corinthos' Caitlin McMullen break her marriage vows, so he has no right judging anyone else. Jason may make that crystal clear to Drew when they go up against each other in these tense upcoming scenes. Of course, this face-off may also involve arguing over Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober and the recent situation with Danny Morgan Asher Entenson. Since Jason publicly threatened Cyrus' life, Drew may think it's proof that Jason's inviting trouble into Danny's world. Drew may make a prediction about Jason landing back behind bars and vow to step up as a father figure for Danny once Jason's locked away. It's easy to imagine Drew pushing Jason's buttons over this Cyrus issue and assuming Jason will go down for wiping him out permanently soon. Whatever the case, Jason and Drew indeed have a major confrontation ahead of them. It'll be fun to watch things blow up, so we'll pass along updates on any wild news and all the heated moments. General Hospital spoilers say Drew and Jason's showdown will bring some surprises, so stay tuned. Port Charles is no stranger to explosive confrontations, but when two brothers, both warriors in their own right, come head-to-head, the fallout is bound to be monumental. Tensions between Jason Morgan, Steve Burton and Drew Cameron Matheson have been simmering ever since Jason's shocking return, and now, the dam is set to burst. The question is, when the dust settles, will these brothers find common ground, or will they be forever divided by past betrayals, unresolved pain, and an uncertain future? Jason's return rocks Port Charles. Jason Morgan's reappearance in Port Charles was nothing short of jaw-dropping. For years, his loved ones believed him to be dead, lost in the tragic bridge collapse that should have been his final chapter, but Stone Cold has never been one to go down easily. His return is as much a mystery as it is a miracle, and while his allies including Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bennard have welcomed him back with open arms, Drew is another story entirely. Drew, having spent years struggling with the remnants of Jason's past, his memories, his identity, and even his relationships, thought he had finally carved out his own place in the world. He built his connections, his legacy, and worked to define himself outside of Jason's long and imposing shadow. But now that Jason is back, all that hard-earned progress feels like it's slipping through his fingers. Brotherly resentment boils over. At first, Drew tried to be the bigger man, attempting to understand what really happened to Jason during his years away. But Jason's stoic demeanor and refusal to divulge the full truth only added fuel to Drew's frustration. Why did Jason stay away? Who was controlling him? And why does it always seem like Jason keeps his real motivations locked away, even from the people who care about him? Drew isn't the only one with lingering grievances. Jason, despite his famous poker face, has his own feelings about the life Drew has built in his absence. With Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco moving forward, and even Sonny leaning on Drew for business, Jason can't help but feel displaced, like the world has gone on without him. And deep down, there's a part of him that resents Drew for stepping into the void he left behind. The breaking point, fists fly. It all comes to a head at the Quartermain mansion, where emotions are running at an all-time high. Drew confronts Jason, demanding answers, but Jason, in typical fashion, gives nothing away. You left, Jason. You left me, you left Scout, you left everyone. And now you just come back and expect things to go back to the way they were. Drew snaps, his voice thick with frustration. Jason clenches his jaw, his blue eyes locked onto his brother. I didn't have a choice. Bull. You always have a choice. And you always choose Carly. You always choose Sonny. But what about me? What about your real family? Jason takes a breath, but before he can respond, Drew shoves him hard. The force sends Jason stumbling back a step, but true to his nature, he doesn't strike first. But when Drew throws a punch, Jason's instincts kick in, and within seconds, the fight is on. It's brutal. Fists fly, furniture crashes, and the brothers grapple like two caged animals, finally unleashing years of pent-up rage. Drew lands a hard hit, but Jason, trained, controlled, and relentless, quickly overpowers him. With one swift move, Jason has Drew pinned, his forearm pressed against his brother's throat. Are you done? Jason growls, his voice low and deadly. Drew, panting and furious, glares up at him. I'm not the one who abandoned this family. The words cut deeper than any punch, and Jason, realizing just how much pain he's caused, finally releases him. He steps back, fists still clenched, his breathing heavy with a mixture of anger and regret. What happens next? Their brutal fight may be over, but their issues are far from resolved. Jason, true to form, one to spill his heart, but something about the fight changes things. He sees the hurt in Drew's eyes, the raw betrayal, and for the first time, he realizes just how much his absence affected the man who once lived as him. Meanwhile, Drew isn't sure what to do next. He wants to move forward, but forgiving Jason is easier said than done. Could this fight be the first step toward healing, or will it serve as the final nail in the coffin of their relationship, with the Quartermains caught in the middle, Sonny and Carly taking sides, and Sam trying to keep the peace? The fallout from this brotherly brawl is sure to shake Port Charles to its core. One thing is certain, the war between Jason and Drew is far from over.